More news from the Mobile World Conference. Samsung unveils the Galaxy Ring. It's a ring that you put on your finger. As a way to simplify everyday wellness. Now, when I saw this article, I immediately thought about the Echo Ring from Amazon. I call it the Alexa Ring. Remember this? They debuted this with the Echo glasses and stuff. It was like a smartphone, smart ring type of deal. But this is not that. I was actually pleasantly surprised. This is all about wellness and tracking vital stats in your body. According to this article over on Engadget.com, all we knew at the time is that it will be a wellness-oriented wearable positioned to rival Oura. And I looked up Oura, and I was like, what's that? Oura's a ring that does the same thing. And it will have a suite of unknown sensors. The Verge, which was at the Mobile World Conference, noted that it was lighter than expected. They couldn't take any pictures of it, but in this article, but they said that they noted that it was lighter than expected and will be offered in sizes 5 to 13, marked small through extra large inside the band. One thing that's key, though, is that the battery life is unknown, but they anticipate that it will match the Oura, which can go up to 7 days between charges. So it might be pushing that particular metric. Pretty interesting, though, that it will track your sleep based on heart rate, movement and breathing, and then provide you with advice based on what data it receives. It also does some fertility tracking with partner natural cycles, which is a big feature of the Oura. I'm just learning about all this stuff. I had no idea that they had rings with all these sensors on here that could do these types of things. I've actually seen some scales in the market that have biosensors for your underneath your feet and can give you like all kinds of data. I'm like, how do you get that from my feet? Like body fat. I'm like, huh? It's like it gives you all this data. I think Wise has some smart scales that can get all that data just from that. And these rings are very, very similar to that. The ring is supposed to be a part of the Samsung Health ecosystem that already exists, and it is compatible with the Galaxy Watch. Now, this last part is kind of important. It says that the ring will only be compatible with Samsung Galaxy phones. Though, it has a comma there, though the company is planning to make it work with other Android devices later on. iOS compatibility is still to be determined, though, this guy Pack said. So my thought is, it should at least be compatible with Android devices, at the minimum. All Android devices, not just some, all of them. They need to do that. They really do need to do that. If they try to keep it in the Samsung ecosystem only, it might hurt them more than it helps, especially with people who like to jump between different types of Android phones, but they'll stay within the Android ecosystem. Some cool stuff coming out of the Mobile World Conference. Check the story out over at Engadget.com. Samsung unveils the Galaxy Ring as a way to simplify everyday wellness.